That's Waina, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again. I'm afraid we don't have to...
Whoa, hold on.
My friend Kach...
Rescuer? From...
That's right.
I'm sorry. The nature of battle...
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Waina. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day. If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
I thought you might say...
Is something wrong? What life isn't complete without taking...
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. If you're that determined...
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back.
Oh, Chaska's a peacemaker.
Her younger sister...
Oh, you have a younger sister.
Yes. But let's get back to business.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night King, in that sense...
We couldn't do that.
With a little practice, I'm sure you could.
Who?
Vichama. He's got a keen...
Vichama?
He's one of Auntie... Where can we find...
Ever since Mel...
Thank you.
Good luck.
What are my orders?
Useless!
Someone admiring the sea. Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something? What? No.
Are you
Everything's fine. After I help you...
your friend?
Yes. But I'd rather not get in...
That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Then we're agreed. I see. From what I can tell, once the connection is established...
Wow, you got...
I just picked up... I'll go find an...
We'll go right away.
First...
Wait, are you saying... Oh, I see.
Right. Normally you can only...
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried...
What do you think, Chaska?
Anyway, it'll take some time to set up...
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more... Hang on, Kachina. Hello.
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much...
Oh, the whole
Deal.
Wait.
What, you want me to drop...
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. All right.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to...
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Relax. Everything.
I know, it's just Kachina always...
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady.
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't here you go. How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now. It's about time he started to move forward.
Do you know what happened?
I heard about it in Malco 5 years, but on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an...
Then what happened?
The team agreed that Vichama... It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations. The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught. Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything. Oh, you're not. I've tried the Abyss anyway.
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all...
I've made all the As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor. Go ahead. After Malco, if I had been... I've always...
But that happened several... The Pyro Archon...
There might not... All right. Let's get to it. Make sure you...
Look at that golden thing! It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer!
Many mortals fear lightning. Incomprehensible. Fear of something so common.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Get out of here! Off we go! Rain outlines your fate.
Evil conquering! Tear! Tear! Worthless!
Let me weave you a verse. Born of ice and frost. Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
Useless!
Come on! No touching!
This is long overdue. We're with Foreign.
Useless!
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up. Born of ice and frost.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long! We're getting close!
We're way behind schedule.
Vichama!
Quick! Take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malko. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is...
The Abyss is corroding his body.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the Abyss is strong.
This power.
Hanging in there?
Malko. No, what?
We can't wait any longer.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold.
In that case, we have no get back.
Chaska, wait!
Ouch! What happened just now? You look...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to get...
Okay.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malko's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still, And now... it's too late to save him.
Hey, Malco.
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
I never thought I...
Guess I have something to be... Pisak! Maybe you're right. Vichama, don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Was that?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. Seeing him, but...
A deep...
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, for all these years, not being able to fight alongside him to the end, and...
Vichama!
I'm fine. When you asked for my help, but once allowed to fester, if I could do it that way, there are critical... That's something...
Thank you, Vichama. I promised I would...
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body. Thanks to her, though. Just speaking from experience.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Oh, and apologize for destroying the spirit speaker stone.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that?
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say.
Honestly, it's just one thing after... They're back.
Koichi?
Don't play dumb with your own sis. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow
I'll be just a moment.
Who was that?
Koichi. Chaska, it's not really my story to tell, but she was afflicted. That strength of...
For some reason?
Well...
I remember those. Eventually, she found... It sounds like she's...
That's...
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young. Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the line.
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but...
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just...
Well...
Again with you... We agreed, but a trick...
What do you mean, sneak into...
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like he went back on...
Oh.
This is important.
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation...
All right, whatever. Time out.
Chaska, does it sound...
Then...
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself.
I've also told you that managing your...
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a...
Koichi!
So, you're really going to go? No matter...
Then support me.
So, that's it.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids, That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact.
If only Tone Deaf Bard was here.
The Spirit Speaker Stone might...
Huh? I see. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay? I'll wait here for your safe return.
Next on the agenda... Next on the agenda...
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Well, it's fairly complicated.
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost?
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble. Look, I wish...
Step it.
There's no need to be so modest.
Archon, I'm sorry.
You have nothing to be... Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that a...
Good eye.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before.
It looks like there are items from every tribe.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts, and physical Now, if you're curious about it...
Alright, we'll have a...
Like I said, if you're curious...
Whoa, that belt is bigger than Paimon's head!
The Collective of Plenty are known for their bodybuilding competitions and contests. The association with strength so have been the reason the original belt was extreme. And even if a warrior had the strength to put it on, wearing it for any length...
Sounds like it.
So the owner of the original belt, Kitera, commissioned a craftsman to make a copy identical in appearance but far lighter in weight. He would often wear this version when training in order to protect his waist.
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear it all...
The powder still needs some time to settle. So let's wait a little longer. Well, what do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's culture now?
Yeah! If each item represents a different story, seems like Natlan's really been... Does every item hold a special memory, just like Atea's talisman?
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribes. They demonstrate the true Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. But there's also a different theory, one that I...
At once?
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience... Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along... Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions. And eventually, the future is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. Of course, there are... Humanity excels at living in the present. But too often we forget the past and neglect the future. While the pilgrimage, only by uniting the people of Natlan across to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have possessed... That's correct. Namely, a frame by holding the... In addition, the...
So, it all comes down to the power of the divine... Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. I turned a piece of...
Your sister is so cute. Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an... It really doesn't look like there was anything
A little late for that question.
Sorry,
No matter what becoming the Arch... My father made... One time, my sister... I still remember the...
Wow.
Isn't that what being... As the Archon?
Well, what happened?
I believe she... Anyway, place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin. surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? Am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time. I was waiting for the Y-Up to send me. The Y-Up saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to... All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there shortly.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. Just knowing you care is more than enough. I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has... You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the...
I don't want...
All you need to do is... No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah, we're so close.
Looks like we've lost. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind.
I know.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. That face you just... Don't tell me you two got it.
No, I just... feel...
I'll go with them too, Archon.
Thank you so much for your help.
Now that I've lost my Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
Useless! Here!
Underneath.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins? The sovereigns? They had their own...
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time. But with the recent increase in Abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
So what you're saying is... We're not in...
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle.
Why are you all laughing like...
It's the pre-adventure
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Collective of planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks. Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Worthless! Here! Here! Worthless! Here!
Ring cutter, no, my sword!
We're way behind schedule.
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
Blaze over.
No touching.
Let me weave you a verb. I'm going in!
Access denied. All hail! Born of ice and frost.
Get out of here! Rain outlines your fate.
Next up.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Evil conquering! Here! Useless! Worthless! Here!
No touching. This is long overdue. We're waiting.
Ring cutter!
Useless!
Everybody stand back!
Disappear! Here! Worthless! Here! Foreign! Useless!
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about. The one ripped open by the Abyss.
Yes.
We actually have... Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Looks like we made it. This is the night.
It looks so different from what I imagined in the stories.
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world...
Paimon's more worried about how...
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining...
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
That's it? You really think that little of Paimon? That's not even...
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link...
Yeah, these floating...
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama. Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malko. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble. I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, we could have done much more. But we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Of course. Thank you for protecting. Under the power of the stone, we're connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph...
Exactly. You're looking for a young... I'd like to help her while... Be careful.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Those memories. So dark.
wandering. Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way.
Off we go!
Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Adventure time! Yeah! Witness the power of Gurwa! Know my sword! Body and... Let's light it up! Going in! Useless!
All hail!
Evil conquering! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Here! Worthless!
Time to act.
Oh, Paimon can't see anything!
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
You hear that? What?
Never mind. It was probably just my imagination.
Don't scare Paimon like that!
I heard it too.
What did it say?
It doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
We're here, Kachina!
Oh, honey? You made it!
Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of the—
Good idea. Let's... Spin to win! Ha!
I always bounce back. Just watch. Rain Cutter. Teamwork is dreamwork. Yeah. Useless. Rain outlines your fate. Adventure time.
access denied.
Disappear! Worthless!
You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much! The monster can appear from the Wyap's power helped keep me.
Had a girl.
Should we start heading back then?
Actually,
That was the pyro.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyap. You can think of them like the body of each Wyap. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyap can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they roam. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal pass.
Still, we can't just leave the Wyap to suffer.
I agree. We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Kachina? What's...
Nothing. Just a headache. And that voice again, telling me to abandon the Wyap and leave this place.
Maybe we really should leave.
No, I'm fine. I don't plan on listening to that just up ahead.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the Wyap, not because we have something to prove. You don't have anything.
All right. The sooner we get this done, the better.
We've already come all this way, so we might as well try to get to the bottom.
Let's go.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself?
It's all right. I don't have much time, so go.
Thank you for
You're true. Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
I'm fine. I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
Boring! Useless!
Wyap? Wyap! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyap?
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. All right, get ready, everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
You really think that puny soul slow me down? Courage in the face of... He tried to get in my way. He would have dispersed with or without me. Rather than... You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now, and it will be to your... No. The power of the Abyss is intoxicating. The destruction it seeks, Captain. I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing to offer themselves up to the slaughter. That is the tragedy of your short lives. Ancient names, pride, friendship, all empty ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth. They possess no power at all. The Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid sharing power. Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you could...
Kachina, give me your hand. Feel that?
Thanks, Moalani. Because I'm not alone.
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have any power, but you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never understand the true source of our power. Have to stand before you and not back down? It comes from our friendship. The power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our commitment to upholding that ideal, and in our decision to stand together and fight!
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance, but you...
There aren't many in Natlan who can beat us when we're together. It's time...
gets.
Fantastic work, Kachina. This makes me so... I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Huh? My ancient name is glowing?
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that...
Wait, does...
That was a bold move. Diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend. Especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption. Still, seeing you pull it off was really something. Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the power of the Abyss. It took years' worth of scars, and lots of unnecessary suffering, for me to understand that for myself. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone has a part to play. Only then will... Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs.
I've heard that name before.
Since you were under the name, as long as blood still runs through your veins, its blaze will become even amid everlasting darkness. Our bonds remain eternal.
What's wrong? So many memories. My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew. So that's what happened.
What do you mean?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to. I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's focus... Okay.
I hear your voice.
Well then, I was going to ask why you bestowed an in... I'll keep searching within myself for the...
You are already an outstanding...
Huh?
You are all my most beloved children. It is... Your ancient name is just that. A name. Focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now... You need the story of your ancient name is for you to continue. Just like your parents. My love for you. It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it's time for you to leave this place. Go now, my children.
I know we've never met before, Wyabb. Thank you for encouraging.
Whoa! What's going on?
We're out of time. It's the power of the Abyss. Quick.
It's a Sealy! The Sealy...
Or we'll be stuck here!
Watch out for the falling rocks!
Quick, through the middle!
Come on, faster! We'll never make it!
You've done well. Now come home.
We're back! The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say...
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw...
So you're saying her...
Every great display of power...
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Let's get back to the stadium.
I recommend getting a full...
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right. You always seem...
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the night.
Right.
I'll let her explain. Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's...
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of...
Thank goodness you... Take a seat, everybody. All right, that should do it for... I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like...
She's always been special like that. She can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
Given the current situation, that ability will
Of course. I still have...
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, I'll just give it time.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible...
Huh? No.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of our looming destruction.
Mulani told us a little...
500 years. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted... The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. Even then, and still... The problems... Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500... But at that time... We were a nation. Our civilization was dying. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be... So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series... Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been... But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the...
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense! The Pyro...
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power. But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely... A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came to... If the Natlan of the future is to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated... The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wayab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation.
So that means...
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from after your adventure in the Night Kingdom. I trust you've come to—
So in other words, you always knew who the Wyatt were?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong along the way. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wyatt has been blocked.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but easy to counter. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name-bearer must establish a greater connection to their name. So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines. Currently, Shalonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Sun, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wyatt Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
But we have less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could, just like your determination to save Kachina.
So I suppose you're—
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only— I can only trust in the judgment of the Wyatt. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual, but in us all. You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I still need— After all, in addition to their
Fuel? So back then, that's why you...
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to a hero of Natlan. Over time, they became imbued with a certain being carried in battle. On their own, each item's power is limited, but together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the two worlds. It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
But weren't they all precious treasures? What about their stories?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom, and then it would only be a matter— Besides, if they knew those items help—
Even when you—
the people and the events of— If you still have regret, your deeds will become new—
Well...
Now that Kachina has returned, we can find— and we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Try not to let it get— All right.
When I was young, they attract people from the people of the spring. It's been really nice. I've witnessed their energy, even when they cause. I'm certain one day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children. So you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of caution. My rage will never know absolution. And my power will no longer aid you in— But you came to me because I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt. For Natlan.
But what about the you from right—
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. We will do everything even across time.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. Seriously, though? Dad should—
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone. The rules are—
War for—
Who?
We are the those who grew, those who fought. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Useless!
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. It's not that I don't—
Ah, well—
She didn't cause any trouble.
Yeah, she was—
That's good.
Is there a reason you asked?
Maybe it seemed on her impulse to fight.
So, what you're saying is—
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid. Anyway.
But do you really—
No way. I appreciate the— Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing? In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Well done!
I always knew you could do it.
You're one to talk. Don't think
I had no choice.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to...
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild. So when he were paying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else...
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of...
It's amazing.
So,
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late.
Serves you all.
Alright. There's no... Dear friends, firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and this traveler and her companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing. They've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger still. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Dayan-san. They all helped the Traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much.
Well said!
I'll drink to that. To be honest... Well, you better get used to it. Hey, please...
Ah, you're here.
How did you know?
You look like you've still got questions. Because the thought of you could just as imagine if I couldn't make the... Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. Or...
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room.
Yes, it was. From what I've been able to piece together, I can she played... Still, it was an You feel lost. This is a war. And there can be no war without loss. The people of Natlan look to me as their arc.
Yeah, doesn't...
I suppose, but even if the future ends in and it's this is a pivotal moment. Well, 3, to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is If you agree to join us, you...
Ancient name?
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long dwindled to 0. Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come. The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still, just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation always honors its
Yeah, we can't just ignore this.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. She's the one who will forge the name. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but...
My lord, we've received...
Although your injury... Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. As for you...
No matter how you don't have much time.
I'm beginning to see you...
Let's ride! Rev the engines! Let's go! All right, you asked for it!
Which will it be?
Try and stop me!
Go! You're free now! Free! Something's wrong. Not good. See you in the night, King.
Rev the engines! Try and stop me! Full throttle! Yeah! Get to work! Yeah! Ha! Show no mercy! Rise like smoke! Watch out! You two! Time to end them! Get to work! Come on out!
Oh, so sorry.
Up to it, Masai!
The feeling's mutual.
Show no mercy! Watch out! He's lolling! He's Papa! Get him! Fulfill our pact! Incoming!
Frostbite. Cool it.
Get to work! Suffer the wrath of the East Fleet! Watch out! He's lolling! He's Papa! Get him! Show no mercy!
like smoke!
Oh, so sorry. Freeze.
Ninjutsu! Bye!
Fulfill our pact! These Laline, these Papa, get him!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Incoming! Watch out! Rise like smoke! Take me up! Sha! Yeah! Ha! Get to work! Ha!
Gotta dash!
Sha! Sha! Suffer the wrath of Eastling! Sa! Ha!
Oh, so sorry.
Show no mercy! Sha! You two! Time to end them! Incoming!
Ah!